to etch her name in the history books. Veeru se koi message aaya uske
Yeah,
baad?
he said well paid.
Really? Oh, excellent.
Thank you so much for this. Really touched by the warm applause.
Who would play you in a biopic, Rahul?
It's good enough money, I'll play it. Yeah.
I think it's all the hard work जो आज यहाँ पर लेकर आया.
I think it was my dream to transform this team. I got a lot of help. 3 pillars, Mr. Shah, Mr. Rahul Dravid and chairman of selector.
आपको ये करना है, हम इस प्लान पे जा रहे हैं. अगर उस पे भी आप खरे नहीं उतरे तो फिर जो हम स्क्रीन पे जो रिएक्शन जो हम लोग बिना बोले जो समझ जाते हैं ना वो आने लगते हैं थोड़े थोड़े.
I would like to dedicate this award to all the women's players. I can't forget of ODI World Cup and our champion team for T20 World Cup.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Great to see all of you. I'm Mayanti Langabini, and it is a privilege to see all of you again in this room once again, and I very warmly welcome you to the 26th edition of the CEAT International Cricket Ratings Awards. You know, what a year it's been, memorable for so many of us. We experienced this extraordinary passage of play. A band of blue in 11, they enthralled us, they dominated, they united us on home soil until they experienced something that all heroes who script their legacy must: heartbreak. And our hearts broke as well. And together we saw our hero stitch together the pieces. And yet again they made us cry, but this time tears of pure adulation and joy as they were crowned kings of the world in the Caribbean. You see, after 2 World Cups, extraordinary individual feats, the extravaganza of this brilliant game, we meet again to honor our performers of the season gone by. Now, our iconic performer themselves, established in 1995, the CEAT Cricket Ratings aim was to recognize and reward cricketers every year for their hard work, their sacrifice, their discipline. All of this is to say, thank you. We recognize you at a time when the financial gains were not as prominent as they are today. And we know that CEAT's association with the sport keeps on evolving. Their decision to align with the Indian Premier League, with the Women's Premier League, with international superstars, Indian captains like Rohit Sharma and Harmanpreet Kaur, Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer. So it has been an extraordinary partnership. Together, tonight, let's cap off and celebrate what has been a memorable year. As glorious as this year has been, we now must take a moment to acknowledge those who have left us and also left an indelible mark on Indian cricket. They may not be with us today, but we will continue to honor them. So please help me and join me in memoriam. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, all of us will take a moment and think of their families in this as well and honor their memories for many years to come. But what a year it's been. There have been results that have stunned us. There have been capping of careers that have absolutely awed us. There's been the baton of excellence that has been passed on between the generations. Records, milestones, glory, national pride to top it all off. This has been an impassioned year of sport. Amongst all our extraordinary participants today, we are thrilled to have an icon in our midst, one of the legends involved in the institution of the ratings and the chief adjudicator of the CEAT Cricket Ratings. A pioneer in Indian cricket who continues to be associated with this extraordinary game. Legendary cricketer, much beloved broadcaster, World Cup winner, our Sunny Ji, Mr. Sunil Gavaskar. So please grace us with your presence.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you all for being here for this award evening, because this is an award evening that cricketers, not just in India, but all over the world, look forward to. They know that the awards are not at all subjective. They are earned by virtue of your own performance. You score runs, you take wickets, you take catches, and you get points for that. And at the end of the day, if you're topping on points, you get the prizes. When it was conceptualized by Harsh, we had a three-man adjudication committee: Clive Lloyd, Ian Chappell, myself. And our job at that stage was that in case the top two were separated by, I think, 5 points, then we came in and then we decided who the winner would be. Over the years, these awards have just become bigger and better. And the simple reason for that is because the cricket has become bigger and better. The standards have gone up so much, batting, bowling, and particularly fielding, that all those who follow the game, even if you're not an avid follower of the game, they enjoy watching the action. And that is what it's all about. It's entertainment. Fielding, I was talking about. Today, we do not have to hide anybody in the field because everybody is an absolutely top-class, outstanding fielder. Our girls Indian girls have been absolutely fantastic, as we saw just now what they've done, what they've achieved. More power, more strength to them. It's wonderful to see Harmanpreet here, the Indian women's captain. Wonderful to see Rohit Sharma, the Indian men's captain, who brought so much joy by lifting that cup. All this applause, all this ovation is something that always lifts the players' spirits up. They want to do that again. They want to savor the experience of the applause and the ovation. So thank you all for coming here. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunny Ji, for your inspirational words as always. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to business while all of us are here. And again, thank you so much for your presence to celebrate our awardees today. The 26th CEAT International Cricket Awards, we start with the format that has revolutionized intensity and innovation, T20. Our CEAT Men's T20 Batter of the Year, and the nominees are...
CEAT Men's T20I Batter of the Year. And the nominees are Finn Allen, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Glenn Maxwell, Phil Salt, Suryakumar Yadav.
If I could please request Mr. Sanjay Manjarikar to join us on stage to announce the winner for the CEAT Men's T20I Batter of the Year. If we could get him the envelope, please, and a mic.
So the CEAT Men's T20 Batter of the Year, the winner is Phil Salt.
Sanjay, thank you so much. Phil, if I could request you to stay for a few words, please. What a debut you had. The year of your T20 debut, your team goes on to win a World Cup, a T20 World Cup. Did you have a moment to kind of take it in, the international pressures, the experiences? What went through to you in that year particularly?
I think the biggest thing for myself was, learning how to take the opportunity. I was very lucky to play at quite a young age, so it was one of those things where I didn't have a lot of time. I was playing in a very good side, so the heat was sort of turned up a bit, and there was a bit of pressure. But I feel like I've come out the other side of that a better player.
Well, congratulations, Phil Salt, your CEAT T20I Batter of the Year. Well, like Phil just showed us, batters certainly do win you matches, tournaments in the long run, but it is bowlers that win you championship. Well, that's what I've been told. Let's find out when we have a look at our nominees for the CEAT T20I Bowler of the Year.
CEAT Men's T20I Bowler of the Year. And the nominees are Tim Southee, Mustafizur Rahman, Fazal Haq Farooqi, Arshdeep Singh, Kuldeep Yadav.
If I could please request Mr. Balwinder Singh Sandhu to join us on stage to announce the winner of the CEAT T20I Bowler of the Year. Let's get him the envelope and a mic, please. Thank you, sir.
CEAT Men T20 Bowler of the Year. Winner is Tim Southey.
Weren't you here last year? You just keep meeting at these awards. The game has evolved so much, especially with these domestic leagues, with the rules like an impact player that some seem to say is suited towards batters. How have you personally evolved to try to challenge yourself when it comes to T20s?
Yeah, I think from a bowling point of view, you look at everything that comes in, it tends to favour the batters, but that's also a challenge for the bowlers to be able to keep getting better, and I think that's one thing personally try and do is keep looking at ways to get better and improve. And it's a great chance to, I guess, improve and develop your skill set as well. So, yeah, as a bowler, just looking at ways to always get better and try and compete with the batters. Some of the shots they're playing now are incredible, but also some of the deliveries you're seeing bowlers bowl now are unheard of as well.
Thank you so much for that, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Southey, your CEAT T20I Bowler of the Year. The Star Sports Award for Outstanding Leadership in a T20 League. As the first and only captain in the IPL to lead two teams to a T20 League final, Shreyas Iyer must be lauded for his outstanding leadership in propelling the team from the city of joy towards their third title. From managing global superstars to inspiring domestic cricketers to outshine their international counterparts, Shreyas' team was the sum of all parts which equaled champion. If I could please request Mr. Paras Doshi and Mr. Prashant Khanna to join us on stage and present Shreyas Iyer with the Star Sports Award for Outstanding Leadership in a T20 League. Shreyas Iyer, ladies and gentlemen, the captain too, contributing with his blade for championship glory. So two different teams in an IPL final, stakes are always high. Personally, for you as a leader, as a captain, what did you learn in those two finals?
Firstly, the pressure in the IPL, it's immense. And to be leading two different sides to the final, I'm ecstatic for that achievement. And I didn't know until I reached the final with KKR. When I got to know, I was like, okay, I think I can do this a lot more times, but but yeah, I was elated with the trophy, and also winning the matches so comprehensive with all the team players contributing at the same time. It was a fantastic feeling overall.
Congratulations to you, Shreyas. It was a brilliant year for you as a captain, and we're hoping to see many more. Our CEAT Award for the fastest double century in women's Test cricket, a record that her role model Virender Sehwag would be so proud of. CEAT would like to acknowledge the tremendous feat of the fastest double century in women's Test cricket by Shefali Verma. 194 deliveries, and all it took for Shefali to etch her name in the history books. May I please request Mr. Sunil Shetty to join us on stage to give away the CEAT Award for the fastest double century in women's cricket. Ladies and gentlemen, Shefali Verma. It was a record-breaking day overall, not just for you, but for the women in general. What a fantastic test match it was. What was going through your head? What were the conversations during that? Because you weren't counting deliveries.
First of all, good evening, everyone. Yeah, that day is very special for me because इतने दिन से उसकी मेहनत करी थी, do well for the team, and first time 100 आया, उसके साथ 200 भी आया, so it's a very big thing for me, as well as so emotional. But yeah, really happy for myself, and I hope I will keep doing good things for my team.
On हमने देखा कि आपने अपने गेम में भी कुछ बदलाव बनाया बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली आपका जो इंटेंट है आक्रामक है अग्रेसिव है लेकिन यू नाउ रियली स्कोर द इंटायर ग्राउंड तो ये जो बदलाव आपके गेम में आया डू यू एडजस्ट इट टू ऑल फोर फॉर्मेट्स?
देखो खेलते खेलते पता लगता है आपका गेम आपको क्या आपको इम्प्रूव करना है तो वही मुझे पता लगा एंड ऑफ कोर्स टीममेट से भी बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला बहुत कुछ बताते रहते हैं एक दूसरे को हम हेल्प करते हैं काफ़ी सो आई थिंक बिकॉज ऑफ दैट काफ़ी इम्प्रूवमेंट आ जाता है क्रिकेट में सो यही है एक्सप्लोर करके बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और बहुत सीखने को मिल रहा है।
वीरू से कोई मैसेज आया? वीरू से कोई मैसेज आया उसके बाद?
Yeah, he said well played.
Really?
So
Oh, excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Shefali Wanwa, what an excellent feat. Now we're going to have a little bit of fun. We call this segment Bat and Chat. We're going to discuss the impact of what has been T20 cricket and I will hand you over to revered Matso in India, Matthew Hayden as a cricketer and of course as a broadcaster. Haydos, please take it away.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, former and fellow players, it's just wonderful to be once again a part of the CEAT Awards night, celebrating cricket. So if I can have on stage Shreyas Iyer, award winner, please, Tim Southey and Phil Salt, if you can join me, please. Well, gents, firstly, congratulations on each of your unique awards tonight. I just have a question around the what-ifs. So what if, Shreyas, if I can start with you, what if there wasn't cricket? What would that look like? Would it be breakdancing? Would it be sharing your famous love of sneakers? What's the thing or thought in your head?
If there wasn't cricket?
No cricket. It's Shreyas Iyer just out there in the big world.
I would have probably been a footballer. Not joking, yeah. So I had to contemplate when I grew up, either to choose cricket or football.
Yeah.
But since cricket was more prominent in our country, I had to go towards that. Yeah.
Tim, northern districts of New Zealand, obviously Black Caps.
Oh yeah, to be honest, we've competed a lot in our warm-up sessions against each other.
Any good?
I've seen Shreyas' football skills, so I'm a little bit unsure about that.
Not convinced. How about you, Tim? I mean, obviously the All Blacks is clearly something that's got such a special and unique place in sporting legacy in New Zealand. And you're a decent football player. Was that an option for you, or what other things were you thinking about?
I'd probably be struggling if I was completely honest, but thankfully cricket is around. But yeah, like many New Zealand kids, rugby was a big part of growing up. So was many other sports. Big part of, I was the youngest of 4 kids, so all sports were tennis, golf, rugby, cricket. So I'd like to think I'd have some involvement in sport, whether I was a player or something, if cricket wasn't around. So that, and also grew up on a farm as well, so there's always that to fall back on as well.
Salty, Wales, and then moved to Barbados and grew up there, where I believe that you fell in love with cricket, not football, but was that, what are the other things that you would have loved to have done in your life?
Well, to follow Shreyas in, it would have been football, but I'm not as delusional as Shreyas. I know that I'd have got to a level and died off. The honest answer is probably on the tools with my mates. That's probably where I'd be if not for cricket.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for 3 outstanding players that are really taking the game in their own way to a next level. Congratulations, fellas.
Thank you, Matthew Hayden, for conducting that. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us as well for that brilliant insight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we have discussed the different formats, we will do exactly that with our next set of awards. We will move on to what is the one-day format. And it is my honor and my privilege to now announce what will be the CEAT Men's ODI Batter of the Year. Let's have a look at the nominees, our extraordinary performers.
CEAT Men's ODI Batter of the Year. And the nominees are Virat Kohli, Pathum Nissanka, David Warner, Najmul Hussain Shanto, Quinton de Kock.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for one who the art form of pressure has been a privilege for us, watching the mastery, the record breaker, the record maker, the double World Cup winner, your CEAT Men's ODI Batter of the Year, who surpassed the unimaginable 49 one-day centuries, Virat Kohli. Applause for Virat, and of course we'll get all those messages of praise across to him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next category of awards, the CEAT Men's ODI Bowler of the Year. Let's have a look at the nominees.
CEAT Men's ODI Bowler of the Year. And the nominees are Kuldeep Yadav, Haris Rauf, Adam Zampa, Dilshan Madhushankar, Mohammad Shami.
If I could please request former India batting coach and broadcaster Sanjay Bangar to join us on stage and announce the winner, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The CEAT Men's ODI Bowler of the Year is a bowler who can bowl with upright seam, get enormous movement both in the air and off the seam, and make life of batters, all international, hell of a lot difficult. It's Mohammad Shami.
क्या इंसान है आप. Imagine starting a World Cup. जब आप इतनी अनुभवी खिलाड़ी है, आपकी World Cup की शुरुआत बेंच पे. आपको पता भी नहीं टीम कॉम्बिनेशन की वजह से अगर इनको मौका भी मिलेगा. लेकिन मौका जब मिलता है, you are ready, तैयार, absolutely fit. How did you keep yourself ready? आप कैसे तैयार के थे?
आदत पड़ गई है शायद, क्योंकि 15 में, 19 में और 23 में तीनों में सेम स्टार्ट हुआ है. और जब मुझे मौका दिया है कैप्टन कोचेस ने, तो परफॉर्म टचवुड के अल्लाह का करम है कि ऐसा ही निकला है कि फिर इन लोगों ने कभी सोचा नहीं है कि हाँ हम बैठा दें इसको. तो मेहनत कह सकते हैं या कुछ भी कह सकते हैं इसको, लेकिन हमेशा मैं रेडी रहता हूँ कि हाँ आप मुझे चांस दोगे, क्योंकि आप मुझे चांस दोगे तभी मैं कुछ कर सकता हूँ, वरना टेबल से तो पानी पिला सकता हूँ, बेंच से तो बेटर है जब चांस मिलता है मौका ले लो अपने हाथ में.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohammad Shami, CEAT ODI Bowler of the Year. Earlier we heard Shreyas talking about the importance of domestic cricket, and we cannot undervalue it because that is the very backbone, that is the very spine of international cricket, especially here in India. So our next is our CEAT Domestic Cricketer of the Year award. Let's have a look at our nominees.
CEAT Men's Domestic Cricketer of the Year. And the nominees are Ricky Bhuvi, Gaurav Yadav, Hitesh Walunj, Sai Kishore, and Jagadishan.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in this case, since our winner is not here, he's actively playing the Buchi Babu. Your CEAT Domestic Cricket of the Year is Sai Kishore. Sai Kishore's father is here with us, Mr. Ravi Srinivasan. How special it must be to see your son just starting his international career, having made his T20 debut and ended that tournament with a gold medal. So, sir, I request you to please, take the award on your son's behalf, please. Mr. Nilesh Kulkarni and Praveen Amre will give away the award. And if I could please request Mr. Ravi Srinivasan, father of Sai Kishore, to take the award on his behalf. Our next, ladies and gentlemen, our CEAT Lifetime Achievement Award. You think of these adjectives of resilient, dependable, the wall, the conqueror of Adelaide, a red ball Goliath, the partnership of dreams in the city of joy, and you think of that man sitting there, Rahul Dravid, the one who fostered teenagers, yes? A true soldier of Indian cricket, if I could request Mr. Anand Goenka, Vice Chairman, RPG Enterprises, Mr. Sunil Gavaskar to come on stage and present Rahul Dravid with the CEAT Lifetime Achievement Award. Rahul, if I could request you to please stay back with me on stage. Gentlemen, thank you so much for presenting this award. That visceral reaction that you had to lifting a World Cup, Rahul. You, who's someone who's I've always associated, so dignified, keep the calm, but that pure joy, that adulterated emotion, you just let it flow.
Yeah, firstly, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for this. Really touched by the warm applause and the standing ovation. I truly am touched. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. The beauty of awards like this is they only show you just the lovely things that you've done on a cricket field. But the honest fact is, and that's the truth, is that you're actually failing a lot more than you're succeeding in this game. And the list of failures and the list of disappointments would be quite a lot as well in a long career. But that's what makes it all so much more fun, so much more enjoyable when you have moments like that, either as a player or as a coach. Just to be able to go on a campaign with people that you respect, people that you admire, people that you look up to, people who go through ups and downs with you in life, and then to come out at the other side and to win trophies and to win events, to win test matches, to win one-day games, to win championships. I think it's a fantastic feeling. It's a great feeling. It's a lovely feeling to be a part of. It's a great feeling to be a part of a team and to strive to achieve something together. And yeah, when you come at the end of it, you have moments like that, and it's just great to celebrate. I'm trying to avoid showing that to my children, thinking I've gone mad or something. But yeah, I was always telling the boys that, we got to maintain our balance and we got to remain cool and not go up and down with the results. And that's been my constant message to the team. Thank God that was my last game, because otherwise after that they would have said, you're saying one thing but you're doing something else.
You have been one of the greatest soldiers to Indian cricket. It's time to relax and do something different. Any advice, career advice on what we think Rahul Dravid should adopt next?
Any career advice, I'll send you my email. Any thoughts, send it me. Please tell me what I can do, My wife has some thoughts, but which means staying at home and looking after the kids. But if you guys have anything better, suggest.
Kids are grown up. They're also playing now, Rahul. You have a lot of free time. Who would play you in a biopic, Rahul?
It's good enough money, I'll play it, yeah.
All the memories you've given us and that you will continue to give us. Rahul Dravid, your CEAT Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you so much, Rahul, for taking
so
up
much.
the time.
Thank you so much.
And a huge congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's move on to our final category of awards. We'll commence this with what is the purest format. Let's have a look at our CEAT Men's Test Batter of the Year. Here's a look at the nominees.
CEAT Men's Test Batter of the Year. And the nominees are Kane Williamson, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Dhananjaya De Silva, Rohit Sharma, Mitchell Marsh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the third youngest Indian batter in a league that includes Sunil Gavaskar to score a double century, follow it with another over 500 runs in a test series, and very much the personification of a new generation, becoming the first to hit 26s in a series, Yashasvi Jaiswal. We'll certainly get the message passed on to Yashasvi, and let's move on to what is our CEAT Men's Test Bowler of the Year in what is an extraordinary format. Let's have a look at the nominees.
CEAT Men's Test Bowler of the Year. And the nominees are Pat Cummins, Ravichandran Ashwin, Josh Hazelwood, Mitchell Stark, Jasprit Bumrah.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of India's greatest match winners with the red ball, the newest entrant to the 500 club, Ravichandran Ashwin, your CEAT Men's Test Bowler of the Year. Big series coming up. Looking forward to seeing how Ash will deliver. Our next award is the CEAT Women's Indian Bowler of the Year. For that, I request you to join me in having a look at the nominees.
CEAT Women's Indian Bowler of the Year. And the nominees are Deepti Sharma, Sneh Rana, Pooja Vastrakar, Renuka Singh, Titash Sadhu.
If I could please request Ms. Harmanpreet Singh to join me on stage to announce the winner.
Good evening. And the winner is Deepti Sharma.
दीप्ति, what a year it's been. सीधा आप इंग्लैंड से यहाँ आए, ज़बरदस्त सीज़न आपके लिए, लेकिन आप अपने कप्तान के गो टू बॉलर बने हैं, आप हर फेज़ में बॉलिंग के लिए तैयार है. What have you changed in your game? क्योंकि आप ही काफ़ी अनुभवी हैं.
आई थिंक जो भी सिचुएशन में बॉलिंग मिलती है तो उसकी मैं प्रैक्टिस करती हूँ जाके, जब भी मैचेस रहते हैं तो आई थिंक उससे मुझे हेल्प मिलता है. और अभी इतने सारे मैचेस में वो टफ सिचुएशन में बॉल डाली है तो आई थिंक अभी थोड़ा यूज्ड हो गया है कि कब कौन से सिचुएशन में कैसे बॉल डाला.
Obviously you have a record opening partnership का, अभी भी है वो record, तो क्या आपसे थोड़ा और बल्लेबाजी देखेंगे? विश्व कप का साल है.
या आई थिंक जहाँ पे भी जो भी सिचुएशन में बैटिंग मिलती है, ऑलवेज रेडी टू बैट, और बस यही है कि वर्ल्ड कप में भी अच्छा करूँ.
Absolutely. Deepti Sharma, thank you so much for a phenomenal year. Your CEAT Women's Indian Bowler of the Year. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we say congratulations to Deepti, let's have a look at what would be our CEAT Women's Indian Batter of the Year. Let's have a look at the nominees.
CEAT Women's Indian Batter of the Year. And the nominees are Jemima Rodriguez, Shafali Verma, Harmanpreet Kaur, Smriti Mandana, Richa Ghosh.
This year, her bat has done all the talking. She found success in the Women's Premier League as a captain. Your CEAT Women's Indian Batter of the Year, Smriti Mandana. It's an important year for the Indian women as well. And now CEAT would like to acknowledge with the award for the most matches as a captain in women's T20 history with your captain, Harmanpreet Kaur. And if I could please request Matthew Hayden to do the honors for us. हरमन, छोटी सी लड़की पंजाब से, कभी सोचा होगा इतने मैच भारत के लिए आप कप्तानी करेंगे?
सबसे पहले गुड इवनिंग ऑल. बिल्कुल भी नहीं, सिर्फ क्रिकेट खेलना था और इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करना था, बट आई थिंक इट्स ऑल द हार्ड वर्क जो आज यहाँ पर लेकर आया.
Obviously, भारतीय women के लिए बहुत ही खास ईयर है, विश्व कप का साल है. All eyes are on you, especially as a leader. आप के ambitions क्या है, क्या बदलाव लेना चाहेंगे? What are the thought process heading into a World Cup?
हम लोगों ने हमेशा फिटनेस और फील्डिंग को लेकर ही बात करी है, बिकॉज इफ़ यू सी क्रिकेटिंग स्किल सबके अंदर बहुत अच्छा है. सो राइट नाउ आवर कैंप इज़ गोइंग ऑन, वी आर रियली वर्किंग हार्ड. होपफुली इन अभी सिर्फ कुछ महीने ही बचा है वर्ल्ड कप के लिए. होपफुली विल गो देयर एंड डिलीवर. जैसे अभी रोहित की टीम वर्ल्ड कप जीत कर लेकर आई है, वैसे ही हम लोग भी टीम के लिए एक वर्ल्ड कप लेकर आए.
best and extraordinary achievement by you. Keep leading the way. We will be supporting you. Harmanpreet Kaur, India captain, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look what would be our CEAT Men's International Cricketer of the Year. Here's a look at our nominees.
CEAT Men's International Cricketer of the Year. And the nominees are Yashasvi Jaiswal, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, David Warner, Mitchell Marsh.
If I could humbly request Mr. Harshvardhan Goenka and Mr. Shah to join us on stage to announce the winner. Let's get them the envelopes and mic, please.
Good evening, everyone. The CEAT Men's International Cricketer of the Year is our skipper, Mr. Rohit Sharma.
Thank you very much to Mr. Shah and Mr. Harshvardhan Goenka for presenting this award. To Rohit Sharma, Rohit, I request you to stay back. How's the euphoria? Is it still every day waking up, thinking about those moments because you're reminded of it every day? We are still feeling it.
Obviously, a feeling that can not come every day. So when we won the World Cup, it was important for all of us to enjoy that moment, which we did pretty well. And thanks to our nation as well for celebrating with us. Because as much as it meant for us, it meant a whole lot to the entire nation as well. So it felt really great to bring it back home here and celebrate with everyone here. Fantastic feeling that can never be put out in words, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a feeling that can be expressed. It won't be, I won't do justice to how I felt when all that happened. So, but yeah, all in all, it was a great feeling and something that we were really hoping for, something that we really worked hard as a group, and to finally see us, all of us, to lift that trophy and celebrate. It was a great feeling.
It certainly was. And you've played so many years of international cricket. You've experienced all the highs, the lows.
Yeah, I think it was my dream to transform this team and, not worry too much about, the stats, the results, and also to make sure that we create that environment where people can go out there and play freely without thinking too much. And that's what was required. I got a lot of help from my, to be honest, three pillars, who are actually Mr. Shah, Mr. Dravid, and the chairman of selector. That was very critical for me to do what I did, and obviously not to forget, the players who came in at different point in time and helped the team to achieve what we achieved today.
Really nice moment. So I'm gonna help request maybe Shami and Shreyas to help me out. Team conversations, leadership talks. Let's get their mics. Is it a lot of wo na yahan na wo jo karte the aise? What is it like from the captain? Was it really like? Let them answer, then you tell me.
सबसे पहले तो रोहित का ये अच्छा लगता है कि आपको फ्रीडम देता है. सबसे पहले अगर उस पर आप सही नहीं उतरे तो रोहित के थोड़े से रिएक्शन बाहर आने लगते हैं, थोड़े से कि हाँ ये चाहिए था या आपको ये करना है, हम इस प्लान पे जा रहे हैं. तो अगर उस पे भी आप खरे नहीं उतरे तो फिर जो हम स्क्रीन पे जो रिएक्शन जो हम लोग बिना बोले जो समझ जाते हैं ना, वो आने लगते हैं थोड़े थोड़े.
You tell me, Shreyas, what's it like?
No, he's actually right. Shami is actually right. We fill in the words wo, to, usko, isko. So ये सब जो है वो हमारे fill in the blanks होता है. तो we just visualize कि कौन होगा ये moment में, किसके बारे में बोल रहे हैं. But we understand his feelings and we've been playing with him for so many years. And what he's trying to say is not that he keeps beating around the bush. We know what exactly he means, and
There's a simple story behind it. I keep asking them to be themselves on the field, right? For that, first I have to be myself. And that's how I am. At home, with my friends. So this is how I am, and that's how I want to be on the field as well.
Okay, so now that we have said goodbye to the shortest of formats with an extraordinary run, it was the most beautiful way, beautifully presented. You could call it on your own terms. Will he be doing the school drop-offs? Do you have your husband back at home? Yes. What are the responsibilities you're taking on now with not playing international T20s?
Honestly, I don't think there's too much time. It's, the three match series gets over in 5 days. So by the time you reach home, you already have to start packing for another tour. But no, look, whatever time we get at home, it's very precious. And I try and make the most of it, whether it is being at home, doing drop-offs, spending time with my wife, with my friends, and at the same time looking after myself as well, where I have to, if there's anything that I need to work when it comes to my game, I want to make sure that I'm giving enough time for that as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying the break at this point in time. We don't get such breaks, but it's also important to reflect on what has happened in the past and what comes in the future as well.
Thank you so much for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, World Cup winning captain, Rohit Sharma. Now, CEAT is also very honored for the next award, the CEAT Award for Excellence in Sports Administration. It's our privilege to recognize the achievements for the award in Excellence in Sports Administration, because this is the year that we have seen inclusivity and equality at the forefront, establishing the Women's Premier League, ensuring pay parity for men and women cricketers, the completion of the largest cricket stadium in the world, the Theatre of Dreams, the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, revitalizing the NCA and overseeing the development of new world-class facilities that will help the feeder system into Indian cricket, streamlining the domestic cricket schedule and with an improved match fee structure for inspiration, motivation for first-class cricket, the increase in pensions and medical reimbursements for former cricketers. To do the honors, if I could please request Mr. Harshvardhan Goenka, Chairman, RPG Enterprises, to present the CEAT Award for Excellence in Sports Administration to BCCI Secretary, Mr. Shah.
First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Goenka and Sunny Bhai for this honor and respect. I would like to dedicate this award to all the women's players who are working hard on the field. Our runners-up team, which I can't forget, of ODI World Cup, and our champion team for T20 World Cup. So Mayanti asked pertinent question to Mr. Rohit Sharma that what is the next? I can answer you what is the next. That as I told in Rajkot that we are going to hoist the flag in Barbados, our captain did that. If we will have 1.4 billion people's blessing, then we will replicate same thing in Champions Trophy, WTC Final, and Women's World Cup also.
Just a brief reminder that we're almost through. I'd request all the winners as well to please wait for the photo opportunity. If I could please call upon Mr. Anant Goenka, Vice Chairman, RGB Enterprises, on stage to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of an exciting evening. On behalf of CEAT, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for joining us here today. I'd like to thank all the cricketers here for gracing us with their presence and making this a memorable evening for us. I'd also like to thank the Chief Adjudicator, Mr. Gavaskar, today for being here and guiding us through the process. To our friends in the media, to the officials in BCCI and MCA, a very special thank you. Also to our gracious host, Mayanti, thank you for hosting a lovely evening and executing everything with such grace. And last but not the least, our partners, PMG and the team for helping put the entire event together. Our broadcast partners, Star Sports, for their wonderful coverage. Thank you all. And till we meet again, ladies and gentlemen, good night and have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anand, for those very kind words. A request to all our winners, our CEAT ambassadors, Mr. Sunil Gavaskar, Mr. Shah, to please join us on stage, Mr. Goenka, to join us on stage for one final photo opportunity together. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all our winners, our CEAT ambassadors. Thank you all of you for attending. Until we meet again at the CEAT International Cricket Rating Awards, have a great evening. Thank you.